So today is about making the most awesome vegan salad dressing ever. Sometimes being vegan or vegetarian, we don't get enough protein. So I wanted to create a recipe that would include a high amount of protein that's highly digestible and really good for you and will not make you feel like a total weakling dork. I'm not going to eat animals. I am not going to take a life of an animal and feel good about it. I just won't do it. I can't do it. We can totally live off of plant protein and thrive. In fact, we're healthier. Studies have shown this. I won't even go into it here. Just Google it and you'll find all the studies that show that people who eat meat, they get so many more diseases. And if you have diseases, you're suffering. Why do you want to suffer? It's not even logical. Just because you can put a cheeseburger in your face really quick, it's totally not worth it in my opinion. I am a vegetarian chef. I love to cook. It's one of my passions in life. So this recipe contains Sacha Inchi protein. And Sacha Inchi is a seed. It's really common in South America. It's kind of just breaking through in North America and Western Europe as like a vegetarian protein. Anyway, it's amazing, you guys. The government in the USA, anyway, has listed it on the PDCAAS scale, which stands for Protein Digestibility Corrected Amino Acid Score. Totally boring, sorry for that. Anyway, all it means is basically what amino acids do you need and can you digest them in your body. And get this, the ones that get a score closest to number 1 are winners in terms of being digestible and what your body can absorb in terms of protein. So the ones that get like a perfect score are number 1, cow's milk, number 2, eggs, 3, soy protein, 4, mycoprotein, which is actually a protein from fungus. There's a brand out there called Corn, Q-U-O-R-N, which is actually pretty damn good if you want to have a meat alternative. But anyway, the next one is beef, the next one is pea protein, and the next one is Sacha Inchi. Cow's milk, eggs, and soy protein get a PDCAAS score of 1. Pea protein gets 0.89. Beef gets a 0.92 in terms of like being a great protein. But get this, Sacha Inchi does really well. It gets a 0.87, so it's almost as good as beef. So if meat eaters criticize you and say, well, you're not getting all the amino acids, well, you know what? Yes, I am. If I eat pea protein, which is a 0.89, versus beef, which is a 0.92, it's almost as good. And if you eat soy protein, you get a 1.00, which is just as, it's actually better than beef. Okay, the problem with that is I don't really eat that much soy because it can lower your thyroid. So I eat soy like tofu, but maybe like once a week or something like that. I don't eat it every meal like a lot of vegetarians do because it totally depletes your thyroid and that can cause depression and fatigue and a multitude of other health problems unto itself. So I don't go there. So, but very, very high up on the PDCAAS score is Sacha Inchi protein. And so I created a recipe for that. So if you are a vegetarian, or vegan in particular, and you want high quality protein that is digestible and also absorbable in terms of a full spectrum of amino acids, you know, what your body actually needs, I highly suggest that you eat pea protein and or Sacha Inchi protein with the occasional spattering of soy. And if you eat soy, make sure it's organic and preferably sprouted. You don't have to, but preferably organic for sure, because our body doesn't recognize GMO. And that's just my opinion. So I don't do GMO, period. Almost every day I have a salad when I get home from work, and I put different dressings on it, but I wanted to incorporate a lot of protein in my salad, because when you eat a salad, you're like, I'm not getting enough protein, you know what I mean? It's like, it's a salad. That will make me feel amazing, so I can get up the next morning and meditate, you know, with energy and focus and all these good things. Sacha Inchi is amazing for you. As you guys know, I have struggled with depression in the past, which I'm almost cured of it. Almost. And one thing I have incorporated into my diet is Sacha Inchi seeds. I get them from Trader Joe's. You can get them online, like from nets.com or Amazon. Just search Sacha Inchi protein. If wherever you live they don't have that at your health food store or grocery store, look online, because they have really affordable options. I don't have a lot of money. I have to be very disciplined with my money to make ends meet. I don't even have health insurance, so I'm really careful to eat healthy, and I am so lucky. I have not been sick, and I don't get sick. I don't have major health problems. For those of you like me who don't have a lot of money, like nets.com, I'm not sure what the number is, like if you spend $49 or something, you get free shipping. So if you stock up ahead of time on other things like walnuts and almonds and stuff, you can get others, you know, you can get your money's worth on it. Anyway, so Sacha Inchi has been proven to be great for depression. It lowers your bad cholesterol and it increases your good cholesterol. It's great for heart health, it's great for general body inflammation, and it's an antioxidant, so it can help with aging and things like fighting cancer and so forth. So Sacha Inchi is amazing. I feel great when I ingest it, and so I'm like, I'm gonna make a recipe out of this that is affordable and simple and really healthy. You know, it's a great way to detox also, Sacha Inchi, but the best way that you could possibly detox is to do Kriya Yoga, which is an energetic form of meditation that totally detoxes your system. Okay, and so this is my recipe. Basically, you take your Vitamix or a blender jar, and it's really easy. You just throw all the ingredients in. And so the first thing, and I will list this recipe down below in the area where it says more. So easy, you guys. Take your blender, you take a 1/4 cup of Sacha Inchi seeds. They look like this. Okay, and you just stick them in. And then you do 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds. This is a wonderful vegetarian form of protein, and it's full of minerals. It's so good for you. So this recipe is going to give you about 20 grams of protein. So make sure you eat the whole recipe. So 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds. Put it in there. Okay, and then you do 1 teaspoon of flax seed oil. I get organic from Trader Joe's. So you just stick that in. Okay, then you do a 1/2 bunch of cilantro, or you can do the whole bunch if you want. This is a natural chelator and it pulls out toxins from your body. I get organic. You guys don't have to worry about measuring exactly, just take it. This is 1/2 bunch. You could do the whole bunch if you want. If you don't have cilantro, you can use parsley, but make sure you buy organic and wash it with warm water first. I just take it, and you just take it like that. Yes, I did wash it, it's clean. And you stick it in there, okay? I like cilantro because I love Mexican food. I could eat Mexican food every day for the rest of my life and I would totally die happy. So anyway, so you got 1/2 bunch of cilantro. And then you do 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Now you can do freshly squeezed lemon juice, or you can just do the bottled. Please make sure it's organic. If you can't afford it, that's okay. Just do your best. And then we do 3 teaspoons of maple syrup. This gives it a beautiful sweetness to counteract the heavy nuttiness of the Sacha Inchi seeds. So now, if you guys get maple syrup, don't do the cheap stuff. Do real authentic maple syrup that's tapped from a tree. It's full of iron and calcium and amazing natural minerals. It's better to do grade B if you can see it. It's harder to find. Grade B is full of minerals, but get grade A, it's fine. Just make sure it's real maple syrup. Don't do the Aunt Jemima cheap stuff. Don't do it. It has to be real authentic maple syrup, okay? If you don't have this, you can use brown sugar instead. That's fine. So just stick it in for sweetness. You just need sweetness. Make sure it's you don't have to do organic maple syrup, but if you do brown sugar, make sure it's organic. Okay. And then I do half a teaspoon of salt. Where is my salt? Oh, sea salt. I do Celtic sea salt because, you know, it's got to taste good. Salt is really important. Okay, and then I do 2 spring onions. I just chopped them up already, but just green onions basically. So you just stick them in there. Okay, so you do 2 spring onions. If you like an oniony flavor, just add more. Okay. And then we do half a teaspoon of cumin. You can do seeds or ground. This happens to be ground. So 1/8 of a teaspoon of cumin. It adds an earthiness. It's just delicious. I love it. And then we have, this is it, 1/3 cup of water, filtered water. I have an APEC water filtration system on my tap water to save money because I don't do plastic, and I also want to remove the fluoride. Save money, you guys. Be smart. APEC water systems. No, I don't work for them, and they're not paying me to say that. Okay. Just stick your water in there. Got it. All right, so is that it? That's it. Now we're gonna go blend it. So I stuck everything in there. Basically, you just put your lid on. Okay, and it is finished. And you just take a look in there. It looks really beautiful, like a vomit project, but it tastes delicious. So then you stick it on your salad. It's amazing, you guys. Okay, so I just finished up chopping some lettuce from the farmer's market, and I prefer this kind of lettuce just because it's grown locally, and this stuff is just a lot better than the stuff you'll get in the bags. They don't use any pesticides or bad chemicals, and I'm also supporting my local farmers. You also get a higher vibration from the food, and it's better for your body because of the local frequencies that come into the plants. You take a whole bowl of salad. This is how I eat it. I stuck that chopped lettuce from the farmer's market, freshly washed, and I washed it in warm water, by the way. You guys always wash your produce in warm water because it helps to remove the pesticides and chemicals much, much better than cold water, just based on the pure physics and science of it. Anyway, this is organic lettuce. It has way less pesticides and chemicals than conventional. However, they still use some organic pesticides which aren't as bad for you, and I just like to wash it off anyway and make sure. So please use warm water when you wash your produce. Don't use cold. And no, it doesn't kill it. Don't use hot water, just use warm water. Okay, so I just take the whole thing, you guys, because you need to get all the nutrients and all the protein, and you just pour it all over the whole salad. Don't be shy. I know it seems like a lot of dressing, but you guys, you need the nutrition. You need the nutrients. You need the protein. I get a spoon, like a big spoon like this. The holes help the salad dressing to go through it, and basically I just take it and I turn it and I flip it. So I coat it like this, and I just keep rotating it and turning it so it's not like sticking the dressing straight on and having to eat a bunch of gobby salad dressing dripping all over. This helps to really evenly distribute it and mix in that salad dressing so it tastes amazing. You guys, I eat this for lunch like almost every day with a different dressing. Add some more nuts, add some more seeds just for nutrition, you guys, and then you're done. So that was delicious. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for all of your gifts and support. I totally appreciate it. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Au revoir.
I believe, come with me, we will never die. I believe, come with me, we will never die.
She's my flower in the shower, blooming all the time. My flower in the shower.